Hey, what's up, everybody? Frederic Poag here. And it's time for another installment of What Is It Wednesday? And this week, we're talking about tort reform. So, when I was a kid, I heard a story about a woman that reportedly spilled hot coffee in her lap. And because she did that, she was able to sue McDonald's for millions and millions of dollars. But if you dig a little deeper, that story, much like tort reform, it's not so simple. The real reason for this push, it's a powerful combination of political strategy, a loyal donor base, and a very personal history of one man, Donald J. Trump. See, a tort is simply a civil wrong resulting in a legal liability, like the woman who spilled hot coffee on herself and McDonald's. Proponents of tort reform claim that the tort's legal system is a runaway train of massive jury awards and the kinds of lawsuits that create a hidden tort tax on all of us through higher costs, higher insurance premiums, and can shut down small businesses. The real reason tort reform is pushed so heavily by political and corporate elites has much more to do with their own personal power than our pocketbook. And research shows that when a political party, like the Republicans, passes these laws, even at the state level, they are fulfilling a key demand of their corporate donors. What is that demand? Well, it's to pay out less money when they land in civil litigation. While the promise to us is always lower premiums, lower costs, and helping small businesses, the push for tort reform gets even more interesting when you consider Donald Trump's own personal legal history. He's also known for using legal tools like forced arbitration clauses to prevent people from taking him to court publicly, which he did most famously with adult film star Stormy Daniels. And as president, he's even signed executive orders aimed at punishing law firms that have represented his adversaries. So much like everything else, Trump's actions and his rhetoric on tort reform, they're often in stark contrast with each other. Now, the specific legislation Trump is backing, it includes national caps on medical malpractice damages and federal rules that would preempt state laws. This is a significant move because tort law has traditionally been a matter for the states, and critics argue that federal caps on damages directly challenge the Seventh Amendment, which guarantees our constitutional right to a trial by jury. Remember that story I told you about the woman at McDonald's who spilled hot coffee on her lap? The thing you almost never hear about it is that coffee was so hot, it soaked through her outfit and burned her leg. She had to have skin grafts and had to go to the hospital and suffered all kinds of pain and debilitation from that injury. That's why she was awarded so much money. And it wasn't until after years of fighting to get it. And the result of that, McDonald's had to lower its temperature, which was an obscenely high level on its coffee, and it made it safer for the rest of us. Ultimately, the fight over tort reform is not just a battle over money. It's a battle over who has the power in our legal system. It's about whether we, as citizens, can hold powerful interests accountable in the court of law. It's a question of whether the system serves the people or the people who fund campaigns. So the question before us is, do you think corporations need more legal protection? That's the real reason behind tort reform. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Keep the faith, defend democracy, and I'll see you later.